Little one Paul here. Today I'm going to be talking about Algo Pro. This is an indicator from the Algo Pro package that I haven't seen yet. I kind of plugged it in and saw, I went through all the indicators and I found a indicator that is pretty helpful. Now this is pretty helpful for Forex, but it could be used for anything you want to trade with. But this is using, I think it's version 3 of the Algo Pro package. So I'm going to plug this into my regular formula, and we're going to see how doing this will actually add an extra layer and how it'll help increase your chances of finding those good moments of getting more wins with whatever you choose to trade. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at the Japan dollar for probably for this video. For the references to this, but it can be used with anything. I might look at some other assets as well. But for this formula, it's really simple. We're just really going to, it's actually not Algo Pro version 3, it's version 2. But what I haven't plugged into my formula is I got the 5, the 8, the 20 moving average RSI, and then the Algo Pro version 2. I'm not going to really go into the strategy with RSI and the 5, 8, 20. I'm just going to be showing you guys an added step on how this can be used to kind of help you guys get better results. Now, for this you do have to know kind of the overall direction and what direction the overall market's going. So there's videos where I talk about that, so I'm not really going to talk about it. Just make sure you know your overall direction. How you want to use the Algo Pro indicator down here in the bottom, it's down here in the bottom, is you want to look for a green dot on the bottom or a red dot at the top. And then so what you want to do is you want to check for a green dot on the bottom or a red dot on the top, and you want to check your RSI. And you want to make sure your RSI is matching the movement of the dot. So let's just get you an example. Actually, let's just look at this on the hour real quick. Might get better results. So what we want to look for is a dot. We've got to find a dot. We've got one right here. Okay, so right here we see a red dot on the top. So what you want to do in this situation is you want to double check your RSI right here. And the RSI has to be pretty close to the movement of what is being picked up by the Algo Pro indicator. So this is the red dot at the top is basically saying it's going to be going down. So you want to make sure that your RSI is looking like it's going to be crossing down or pretty close to it. So we can see that happening right here with the RSI. So the RSI is crossing down. We also see the dot right here. And then we see it in the candles here. We can see that movement happened right here as it goes down. So that kind of helps you guys find moments. Let's see if we can find another situation here. Looking for a red dot at the top or a green dot, like right here on the bottom here. We see a green dot on the bottom. So what we have to check is we have to look at the RSI. The RSI has to be crossing up pretty close to this movement here. And we see that it's happening. So if we came in right here, if we came in right here and wrote it out. Now, the RSI is pretty close to crossing up, but I would try to find signals that are a little bit closer. So I would just ride that up, and you get your gains that way. So I'm going to do this 2 more times, and you guys get the general idea of the strategy. And so you've got to find another dot. Here we go. Here's a red dot at the top. And we can see that it's about to cross down as well on the RSI. So this would be another good signal. You want to make sure that your dot, if the dot is at the top, that the RSI is also matching that direction. There will be times when it could give out a false result. So keep your eyes for that. So you just write that down. And that's another good trade right there. So do this one more time. We got to find another. Now here's an example to where it won't work well we see the red dot right here, and it will work, but you have to be really quick on this one. This isn't a long trade here. See the red dot? You only ride out for 1 or 2 hours. You'll still win, but this one is very brief. Because the overall trend, as you can tell, is going up, you know that this is a retracement, and really it's a not really good trade in my opinion. Let's just look at one more. Now all these that are coming out right now, you see red dots. If you look at your moving averages, you can tell that you're in an uptrend. So that's going against the trend, so that will give you pretty much a bad result. You want to make sure you're going with the trend. So the next one is, to see all these moments right here, in my opinion, these are bad trades. So this will work, but it depends on where you are. You want to make sure you're going with the trend to get the best results. So see if we can find one more of that. Now here's one right here. See the red dot at the top? See the red dot at the top? It also crosses the RSI, so that's a good signal. Right here, and you just ride it out. And that is a really good trade right there. If you're doing a challenge, that would help you win a challenge. But anyway, try not to base your entire trading strategy off of this Algo Pro indicator. You want to base it off of other things as well. You want, RSI and a lot of the other things I teach on this channel. Don't base it all just on the Algo Pro indicator. It's there to kind of help you potentially find some good moves, but don't base it all on just that indicator. Anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.